Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Major General Iftikhar Hassan Chaudhry, Commandant Pakistan Military Academy, distinguished guests, faculty members, and my dear graduating cadets, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It is a matter of great honor for me to attend passing out parade at Pakistan Military Academy at Kakul. On this happy occasion, I congratulate the future leaders of Pakistan Army on the successful completion of basic military training at this premier institution. My appreciation to those who have won distinctions through their commendable performance. I'm indeed happy to see lady cadets being part of today's parade, which signifies their resolve to take up the challenge of joining this demanding profession. I also extend my heartiest compliments to the graduating cadets from friendly countries of Iraq, Maldives, Mali, Nepal, Palestine, Qatar, and Sri Lanka for achieving this milestone. I am sure you will not only keep the flag of your nations high, but also of this great institution, and be the ambassador of Pakistan in your respective countries. Dear cadets, Pakistan Military Academy is one of the best institutions in the world that transform the cadets into responsible leaders. Your immaculate turnout and impressive parade, marked by precise drill movement, speak of the lofty standard of training. Indeed, you are entering the officer community of Pakistan Army and carry the hopes of the entire country on your young shoulders. You are entrusted with the noble mission of defending motherland, and there is no greater honor than to be the guardians of this great nation. Always remember, before you is the glorious history of supreme sacrifices by the officers and Jawan of Pakistan Army. Therefore, joining this elite force places upon you the responsibility of upholding the proud legacy of Shuhada and Ghazis of this great institution. As such, you must be a symbol of valor and courage for your men and lead them by personal example. Your primary obligation is to train and prepare your undercommand to defend the motherland, even at the cost of own lives. Ladies and gentlemen, I am proud that the defense forces of Pakistan are professionally competent and well-trained to cope with all internal and external challenges. Alhamdulillah, they are equipped and trained in line with the dictate of modern warfare parameters. This capability was amply demonstrated by Pakistan's resolute and unified response during Marka-e-Haq Operation Bunyan Mansoor in May 2025, which stunned the entire world. No doubt, Pakistan's response was a textbook demonstration of integrated tri-service jointness, enabled by real-time situational awareness and net-centric warfare capabilities. This synergy across land, air, and sea forces allowed for precision engagements, overwhelming lethality, and rapid tempo. Certainly, this resounding success was the outcome of a unified approach by all the elements of national power, and above all, Allah's special blessing. I would also like to highlight that the Pakistan Air Force, in synergy with sister services, upheld the legacy of fighting the outnumbered. Pakistan Air Force not only shot down the enemy's most modern and capable aircraft during intense and longest BVR battle of aerial history, but also struck bases and ground assets deeply into adversary territory from north to south with precision. Besides neutralizing state-of-the-art defense system S-400, as well as command and control center at different places. Indeed, the enemy was utterly surprised by Pakistan Air Force indigenous developed homegrown kill chain comprising unmanned system, electronic warfare, equipment, space, and cyber capabilities, with a well-integrated command and control network, which was smartly executed through a remarkable display of well-choreographed multi-domain operation employed for the first time by Pakistan Air Force in the history of warfare. Without any doubt, Pakistan Air Force could have gone further, but showed matchless responsibility and restraint as we inherited a mature strategic culture. Certainly, the ecosystem employed by Pakistan Air Force during Mark-I-Haq was not developed overnight, but was the outcome of a comprehensive strategy of restructuring, modernization, and indigenization campaign undertaken by Pakistan Air Force during past few years. Let me share that robust, well-thought-out modernization plan with a focus on niche technologies has reinforced our national security with long-term sustainability. No doubt, the indigenous battle-tested capability developed in record time gave us the immense confidence that our sovereignty will never be undermined by any aggressor, inshallah. I take this opportunity to convey that our journey on path of self-reliance that the Pakistan Air Force has pledged to follow continues unabated in order to befittingly address the emerging new geopolitical realities in the region. Therefore, the Pakistan Air Force is vigorously pursuing dozens of projects of strategic significance. I'm happy to highlight that some of these projects are in the development stage and quite a few are near completion, which will not only add to the frontline capability of Pakistan Air Force in particular, but also of defense forces in general. Ladies and gentlemen, the operation conducted by defense forces of Pakistan during Mark-I-Haq were effective, yet calibrated and balanced with a single aim to ensure peace with honor in line with the aspiration of our great nation. However, this humiliating defeat, our adversary is bent on undermining peace of our beloved country, directly as well as indirectly. As such, Pakistan is confronted with two-front threats from eastern and western borders, which demand constant vigilance and force readiness. It is heartening that the defense forces of Pakistan are constantly demonstrating higher standard of operational preparedness with a proactive approach to address this challenge. Here I must appreciate the matchless sacrifice by the Pakistan Army and paramilitary forces, especially in the war against terrorism. I am confident that their dedicated struggle and supreme sacrifices will bear fruit in eliminating this menace. Ladies and gentlemen, the world today is highly volatile, witnessing unprecedented shifting power dynamics. More so, regional conflicts are no longer isolated events. They lead to a global crisis, impacting economies and thus affecting people's lives. Despite the far more complex environment, Pakistan is actively pursuing a policy of regional and global peace and has emerged as a world stabilizer. Pakistan's efforts towards world peace are acknowledged and supported by the international community. Here I must appreciate the national leadership and in particular Chief of the Army Staff and Chief of Defense Forces for his outstanding contribution and untiring endeavors toward global peace. I would like to reiterate that Pakistan is a peace-loving country and strongly believe in the settlement of dispute through dialogue and diplomacy instead of force. While Pakistan has full capability of befittingly respond to any aggressor, we expect a mature stance from the adversary to resolve the issue of Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir in accordance with the United Nations resolution and aspiration of Kashmiri people.